Right now I want to talk about the RAP-B-201 standard size 1-inch ball arm. That's this one here, but in front of me I've got 3 different arms. This one here is the one I'm going to talk about, which is the 3-inch long arm when measured from the center of the ball socket to central ball socket. The next one is a 1.75-inch arm from ball center to ball center on this one. And then there's this lightweight arm, which is also a 1-inch socket arm, but it's approximately about 2 inches from ball center to ball center. You can see this one's slightly different shape because it's more of a lightweight application and not for heavy duty use as in motorcycles and different applications. But let's take these two out of the way. I want to show you here the RAP-B-201. First thing I want to show you though, this is made of a high strength plastic composite, but I want to show you relative to the aluminum arm. So you can see there is not a lot of difference at all, if any. The shape and design is almost identical, just the material itself is what makes them different. So this one here will work just as well, just slightly bit cheaper, and the fact that it's a plastic composite does not mean it would deteriorate in any sort of application or circumstances. It just gives you an alternative option. Now the way this arm works is, let's get a base into the picture here. I've got a suction cup. You can see how it works like a peg as you clamp it around. Using this, because of the spring inside, it allows this to have a light clamp, so when you actually put it onto a mount, the whole thing doesn't just drop away. So even with a cradle on the end here, it has enough hold. Now generally on the end of these mounts you'll find a diamond plate, which is this type here, which is the standard way of connecting to a ram cradle. So I'm just going to tighten this up using this knob. So that's how this arm works. Just give it a tighten. You can see now what it's doing is displacing the shape of these rubber balls into a bit of a off shape or off round. So what it's now doing is squeezing that ball so tight that it doesn't let it move. You can loosen this knob here again, then you can still spin these around, no problem. So it doesn't actually change the shape so dramatically that it crushes it. It just gives it enough so that it keeps it holding solid in place. So that's how you get to hold it in place. It also does a bit of dampening with this ball and socket joint, but that's pretty much it. That's how the RAP-B-201 standard size 1-inch ball socket arm works.